What's something you've never told each other?
I don't know, what was it, like 2 months ago? I just used your toothbrush. That's probably it. Like, nothing crazy. Smart girl.
I mean, I cheated on you 3 years ago.
What?
With your best friend.
Huh?
I thought you knew.
Matt?
I thought I told you. That was 3 years ago. There's no feelings anymore.
What do you mean there's no feelings anymore? We've been dating for 4 years. What about all the times I've taken you out? I worked, I made money, I took you out.
I know.
You cheated on me?
It was when we...
Welcome back, Tribe. Today's episode is called Men Are Checking Out of Society, and this is why. If you want to support our channel, leave a comment, click like, and subscribe. Let's get straight into it.
I have a question for men. I feel like a lot of men are no longer interested in dating. They give up on dating. They're not even trying. Why do you guys think that is the case?
I am absolutely convinced that men don't actually want relationships. Like, men want their lives as is. They want to go about their day exactly as it is, do whatever they would normally do, and just want somebody there when it's convenient for them or, you know, for the things they want to do. Like, convince me I'm wrong.
Men have chosen to be alone because we're done tolerating all the nonsense that comes with dating these masculine, egotistical women that destroy our peace. Women are so mentally unstable after being pumped and dumped by all the chads in their 20s. The only thing they bring to the table is their emotional chaos and drama.
Men don't ask girls out anymore. All they do is they look at you from across the room and they're like, oh, she's pretty. I bet that's my wife. And then they take out their phones and look at basketball clips on YouTube Shorts. And they're like, oh, nice. And honestly, I think that's why the birth rate is dropping.
This is actually something so frustrating to men because they hold themselves back from approaching women since they've been told time and time again that women don't want to be approached. But then here's these women wondering why men aren't approaching them while they're looking like they are having the worst time ever. Which is so frustrating because it feels like a game and meeting new people is tough enough. Especially when you don't want this to be the thing that's eliminating potentially good partners. I mean, there's already enough crazies out there, which is why I always recommend to men to do a public data check on a trusted website like publicdatacheck.com before pursuing the woman that you're interested in, because it can save you from wasting a lot of your time and effort.
The truth is, women are just pissed off because no man is offering to buy them drinks anymore. If women want a man, they are going to have to be the ones that approach now. They can blame all the 304s that took advantage and mocked men on social media. Women messed it up for themselves. Now men are not willing to put ourselves out there anymore, to be punished by being labeled a creep for simply being attracted to a woman.
As a single woman, I'm getting a little worried when I scroll on this app that like all of the good single men, 30-year-olds and up, or near that range, they are, if they're single, they're staying inside and doing exactly what I would want to do, which is like binge a show and like order and take out. Like, why when I'm scrolling, I'm seeing all these like cute men who look like they have their head on their shoulders. They probably don't. Let's just be fucking real. But they're all like staying inside. Like, what I'm trying to do is text a girlfriend and be like, hey, you know what? Instead of me cuddling into bed and binging all of Real Housewives, let's go out. Because I'm just hoping that one day, like, I meet my husband, like, meet cute randomly. Like, I got to go out and do that, right? I have to, like, actually put myself out there. I have to actually do my makeup and, like, put on a cute outfit and do that, you know? Crazy concept. But I have a fear that all of the good single 30-year-old men are doing the opposite. Hey, get out there. Please stop ordering takeout by your fucking self and wait for me to be there with you to do it, okay? Fuck, literally, I don't... Probably gonna run into a douchebag. Pray for me.
Women can beg all they want, it's too late. For over a decade, you all told men to leave you alone and you chose the bear, and now you're getting what you asked for. Good men are at home, enjoying our peace, because we have realized that there are no good women out there. The women on the dating apps are just leftover women that are close to hitting the wall, that are frustrated and desperate because they can't find a good man that is willing to be a wallet and save them.
What's the body count?
Probably like 300 something.
300 something, okay.
Mine's at like 50.
50, okay.
Yeah.
I'm also at 50.
50. Kiko, body count?
Men at 7, women at 5.
Stop the cap.
Okay, so 12, 50, 50, 300.
20.
6.
8.
Okay.
Hell no, Brian.
Okay. All right.
What do you define as the streets?
Listening to a bunch of girls who got mile-long rosters, that's for the streets. You guys are in the dating scene. You are a part of the sex culture that is on the streets. Because when you're taken off the streets, you are getting married.
Yeah. So do you judge women that sleep with multiple men?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think that you are disrespecting yourself and the people that you're pretending to try and have a relationship with.
So if a guy had a higher body count than you wouldn't date him or be with him?
Honestly, that's not possible in my case because my husband's a little bit older than me. So I think it's natural that he has a little bit higher of a body count. So yeah, no, I'm not going to judge men for having a higher body count than me.
So why are you judging women for having a higher body count than you and not men?
Because it does reflect on you at the end of the day, and it reflects in your attitude, your personality, I mean, how you're presenting yourself.
Do you have a lot of friends that are women?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Did your husband have a high body count?
Huh? I honestly don't know what his body count is. I didn't ask. And I don't know why would I?
Oh, girl, you're in for a surprise.
I'm really not. You're in for a surprise because you're never going to end up married.
None of these 304s will end up married because you can't turn a 304 into a housewife. Instead of listening to the advice from a married woman, she resorts to being condescending, sarcastic, and arrogant. This just proves that modern women can't be helped and they will always belong to the streets.
All the girls that are being 20 right now and absolute whores in the club, whatever not, in 10 years are going to be 30, trying to settle down and realize that all the good guys are taken. They're going to complain that they were ran through their whole life, but while they were partying for the past 10 years, all the good girls got cuffed by the good guys. And so now when they look at all the men that are options, they're going to be competing with the now 20-year-old good girls and be stuck. Why? Because all the good guys are gone. You missed your chance being a fucking whore, bitch.
Men aren't the problem. Women's lack of accountability is, and that's why men are checking out of dating and nobody wants to say it. Women love to complain about men, how men don't want to commit, don't want to date, don't want to put in effort, don't want to do this and that, but rarely do women stop to ask what role they play in the problem. And trust me, girl, I used to be the same way until I realized what was really going on. The truth is, men are tired of being told they're never enough. They're tired of being called toxic for being masculine, tired of being shamed for wanting to lead, and tired of being treated like they're disposable. Why would a man want to date when he's constantly told he's the problem? When every mistake is weaponized against him and every effort is met with criticism or indifference. Add in the fact that so many women are competing with men instead of complimenting them, and it's no wonder men are choosing peace over partnership. Men want to feel respected, needed, and appreciated. When they don't get that, they check out, and honestly, I can't blame them. If you want a man who actually wants to show up for you, maybe start by showing him some respect. Otherwise, don't be surprised when he chooses himself over a relationship.
Men want a partnership, not someone who is combative and obnoxious. Women are simply incapable of self-reflection and taking accountability for their toxic behavior and mentality.
You like assholes or nice guys?
I think guys who are way too nice are so unattractive. It's like such like a ick. But guys who are like kind of dickheads and then they can be nice when I want them to be, that's
So guys are a dick, so you think they can change. Has it ever happened? Has a guy ever changed?
No.
No.
This is exactly why there are so many men that are just done dating. Because if they're a good man, they're being told by this type of woman that he's too nice. And she admits she keeps going for that bad boy type that she's hoping to change into a nice guy just for her. Good men don't work like that, and they don't want that. But what they're being forced to do is weave through this toxic craziness and trying to stay true to themselves, all while hoping that by the time that they do find their match, which is also a healthy mindset, that they're ready for her. Which is really easier said than done, because if you've run into this mindset from a woman over and over and over again as a man, it's just naturally going to be harder and harder to believe as a man that a woman is genuinely interested in who you are as a man that will treat her well. And that is what's messed up.
Women really are their own worst enemy. They are so emotionally and mentally retarded, they will never change. This is why good men have checked out. And these 304s will continue getting pumped and dumped by the Chads and Tyrones until they inevitably hit the wall and get replaced by the younger women in their 20s. Good men don't finish last because we always have the option to leave these pathetic, immature women behind by getting our passport and going overseas to date traditional feminine women.
I don't care what anybody says, I'm a fucking 10, okay? Maybe it's in pesos, but it's a legitimate currency.
Ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10.
I would rate myself, not you, myself as a 10, but you could probably rate me as a 3, and I don't care.
Okay, so 10.
I said myself as a 10 because I am self-confident in myself. I feel like everyone is a 10. Everyone, I believe, look fully is 10 because they're made in their own image and likeness. But I feel like that can change on a person's point of view because of their personality.
Wait, you have a dating app, right? Do you swipe right on every single man on the dating app?
Yeah, I have swiped right on a lot of different people. I mean, my attractiveness is different, but I feel like everyone is a 10.
I mean, I suppose this delusion as it relates to your demands of wanting to date a man who makes $5 million a year starts to make a bit more sense because you consider yourself a 10 out of 10 in the dating marketplace. Ergo, you deserve a less than a 0.01%.
I think I'm fucking gorgeous. I think I'm perfect.
Listen, don't take this the wrong way. You're not
Please.
a 10.
You don't like fat bitches?
Well, you took it there.
Wow! You could have just said no.
If you have an inaccurate self-assessment of your physical attractiveness, you're going to think that you deserve a certain caliber of man that you might be able to sleep with, maybe, but he's just not going to commit to you. And you're going to look at men that are actually your looks equivalent, and you're going to think you're settling for them when in reality, that's your equivalent.
Every single modern woman thinks she's a 10. And that's why hoflation is out of control in the West and why men have given up on dating. Women have become so delusional and egotistical. They honestly believe they are perfect, and there is nothing they need to change.
Social media has ruined relationships not just because of cheating, but because the average male cannot compete with the amount of attention that women are receiving online. There's posts like this. And these posts have over 1 million likes and thousands of comments where women are getting their self-worth and their value from random strangers on the internet. And you think that the average male is going to be able to compete with any of that. They're not. You will never be able to compete with the amount of attention that she's getting from social media. And that's why a lot of women refuse to give up their social media or stop posting thirst traps the minute that they're in a relationship. Why? Because they know that you as a man cannot fill that void. But also it's made the average woman look like a 7 or an 8 when they're a 2 or a 3 or a 4. I have never seen a single person that I've seen online walking around in real life. Why? Because they don't look like that. So that's the other thing. Their ego goes way up here when really they need to be humbled. Okay, bye.
Women would immediately get humbled if they had to post the photos of themselves on social media without any filters or makeup. The stupid, desperate simps out there that like and comment on thirst trap photos that the 304s post make the problem even worse by inflating the egos of these delusional attention-seeking women.
I told you, guys are tired. Guys are tired of you. They're tired of you pretending to want to take them seriously when you really just want the free drinks. They're tired of going up to you and you being like, thanks for the drink. You know, doing this game you do. Tired. They're tired of the takers. They're tired. They don't want to deal with any of that. They're tired of, oh, you know, you meet all of these qualifications, right? You know, you got all the qualifications and she's talking to you and she's like, oh, but, you know, there's this one thing. He has a boat and it's red and I don't like the color red. Oh. Right? Because they feel like they can be so picky that they've got everything met, but they can just nitpick about everything, right? They're tired of you. You want guys to come up to you, change your attitude, change your strategy, treat them differently, and that's going to have to happen over a long period of time, right? It took decades to get here. Guys finally saying, I am done. with you. And social media played a big part because now they go on socials and they see women talking all their crap. So they're like, oh, I know what's going on now behind the scenes. When I walk away after buying you that drink, I know you're making a fool out of me. They're like, I'm done. You're going to make a fool out of me? Honey, now I'm going to make a fool out of you. I'm going to sit at that bar. I'm going to drink my scotch. I'm not buying you nothing. I'm not even looking your way. That's what's going on. Change your attitude. It's going to take a long time for guys to feel like you've changed genuinely, and then you'll see. But for now, especially in the cities, guys are just sitting back with their drink, and they're just letting this drama unfold. It's hilarious. It's like, they're frazzled cats. Frazzled cats. Ooh. Very entertaining.
I'm going to leave it there, guys. To help support our channel, click like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Take care, and I will see you on the next one.